Let me check.
You see?
I'm open. I just reset everything so it doesn't
Because
show
the
me.
finish thing shows up. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da.
Video
I think
has
we should do
ended.
like a professional introduction. What do you think?
I.
It'll be like 500 to $1,000. Good. Hi, Eva. Thanks for saying that. We appreciate that.
It's not coming up. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there we
here
go. We're good. We're good. So the truck, Sheila, that we're looking at today is a Lincoln. It's a Lincoln pickup truck, which I was in 2 years ago in this vehicle, and I really did fall in love
It's
with
a
it.
used one.
It
Thank
is.
you. It's a used truck, so we will take a look at it today, see if it is
Keith.
what we are hoping.
Keith was with me in the truck, and he says to Christie, it was a gorgeous truck, and you would love it. So Christie's like, I hope so.
I
Right?
did.
Just like that. Because she gets deep voiced every once in a while. She's loud most of the time.
Wow.
But when you're at Costco or whatever, you will hear her before you see her. That's kind of how I find her.
Only if I'm talking.
Yeah, but you're usually talking to somebody. Even strangers.
I'm
Like,
friendly.
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? She's a great prospector. Doesn't get names, but she's a great prospector. Yes, Eva, Keith Dotted. Good day, Pastor Freddie. Hello, hello. So yes, so that is what we're doing today at noon.
And Tanya and Debbie and Mom. Mom, you're going to be here in 2 days. Yay!
That's exciting. We are so excited. Christy's getting your room cleaned up. Everything is happening. All
Yeah.
yeah. Even we got rid of all the baby stuff because we figured you didn't want that kind of pressure.
What?
Well, you never know, right?
Yeah, no, we're cleaning things up and getting
Hello,
things ready,
Kathy.
and we're gonna need to buy a nightstand, Mom. So I think we'll go shopping and buy a nightstand next week.
So I was talking with a lady yesterday, and we're just chatting. She's 56 years old, 56, not 52. She has an 11-year-old.
Ew,
Her first child.
ew.
56 years old.
The truck is not black. It is cream.
Yeah,
pearl?
kind of creamy gold in that area. So I think we'll get some kind of decals on it, and it'll say John's truck.
Oh hell no.
I think so.
So Mom, one question. I was gonna call you later, but now that you're watching, is there anything in particular you're gonna want to have in the house, like
Churro
bread?
cereal.
Because we're gonna go shop churro cereal. I don't think my
She
mom
may like
wants
that.
churro cereal.
Yes.
Anyways,
Hi, Karina.
we will let me know what you want. You take such risks.
Yes. Thank you. Clem,
Oh, he lives life on the edge.
I
Clem.
will absolutely not make it to your age because she will have killed me long before that. Eva, yikes, too old to have that young of a child. I know. 56, 11.
I will say though, Eva, you're not that far behind.
That's true.
I mean, Eva's 51.
Wow.
You
So-
do have to hurry.
Yeah, so then we've probably known you since you were 16 or 17 then.
Karina? Yeah.
That's crazy. Because we've been in Mexico for 17 years. So yeah, it was kind of a crazy story. Most folks know our story. But we moved down to Mexico sight unseen. Neither of us had visited the area. We didn't know anything about the area. We sold everything and moved to a place we'd never been to begin an adventure.
Squirrely bread. I don't think they have that here, Mom.
And that adventure is still continuing. And it's funny because every time we go back to Canada, Canada changes so radically. But Canadians are like, nothing's changed here. It's all the same. It changes so incredibly. An interesting point today, I found out Canada voted against the Dominion voting system because it was too hackable. But the U.S., they've used it. And apparently even Democrats 2 years ago were going, we think that this is a bad idea because it's hackable. But when it's in their favor, it's good.
I don't know what she's barking at.
Yeah,
Who she's barking at. Oh, sorry. Delivery? Yeah. Oh, just a
It's our
bill.
electric bill. Solar panels are still working.
I already know. 43 pesos.
43 pesos. That is our electricity bill.
for 2 months.
2 months.
That
So
is-
we're paying $1 a month.
American. American.
Well, $1.30
$1.40 Canadian.
I don't know. But solar panels, awesome idea. Karina says I was 17 or so. You guys were and are amazing to me and my family. Well, thank you for that. You're pretty darn amazing yourself. So Karina is the gal, for those of you that don't know, that works at Intercam, and we recommend her when she shows up for work. Because obviously we have no idea when she's at work or not at work. They'll send her home for months at a time because she's that good.
She works from home, though.
She does work from home. She's got a computer and everything.
Computer and everything.
We've got a computer here too.
We do.
This area right over here on
Is
the
a
bar
mess.
is a mess. Actually, it's actually looking pretty good right
That's
now.
because of me.
It is. But we've got the universal power supply over there. We have a printer, which I got working because for whatever reason it wasn't working, and I went onto YouTube, and YouTube showed me why it wasn't working. So I took it apart, played with the little thing that YouTube said to play with. Boom, it works. So that's good. I mean, it is good. Now
Scared
it
to
works.
turn it off, scared to do anything, but it does work when I need it.
Yes, and then of course the lights, the camera, the microphone right here, and lovely wife. Why are you standing back
You just
there?
all poked me in the eye.
Wow. OMG, yes, I'm working
Yes, they
from
are
home.
pretty flowers
OMG
in the
job.
background.
Those flowers are from the new guy that started his flower company.
He's
I think
not new,
well,
but he just opened
just
a flower a shop by our office, so there's no excuse for me not to have flowers at the office and at my house.
So I want to show you this because I want you just to see the size of this.
Well, it's 2 bouquets.
It is, but 200 pesos for this.
For
it's
all
like
those
$15
flowers.
Canadian.
And some have fallen off and broken. And
But it smells so lovely
if
in
you
the
like
house.
lilies, I love the smell of lilies. So.
Yeah. Pretty flowers in the background, yes.
And hello, Debbie. How are you? Different Debbie. Debbie
Okay.
Pelter.
Excellent, yes. We have seemed to, I don't know what it is.
What?
Just because the way I talk offends some people. So I'm trying to talk as
It
little as
offends
possible.
me.
Because I don't want to offend any people. Actually, I want to offend everybody. Because everybody deserves to be bullied. And the reason everybody deserves to be bullies is because if you don't bully children, they grow up to be bullies. So instead of having one bully out of 30 kids, we now have 30 bullies. And it's just crazy, this world that
Mark's
we live in.
asking you questions, so carry on.
Okay, where is your coffee? Out. It's all gone.
Mine's here,
That's
though.
a great power bill. What did the panels cost? It's all installed, etc. In American dollars, we're probably 10 to 11,000 in. Now, I did it stupid, really stupid, because the microinverters that we got with the system did not come with wires. So I've got 6 microinverters, which are kind of costly, from Canada, Canadian made, and they're not even being used. So,
And apparently you can't get those wires anymore.
yeah, they're very dumb. So, yeah, I'm about $11,000 in, and normally our electricity bill is about $200 a month with all of the stuff that we do, etc.
I don't know USD.
Yeah,
Use a calculator, Mark.
it would be like $240 a month would be what my electricity would regularly be. Because now, especially, we're using a lot of AC, etc. Because my baby wants it, right? Yes, we can choose to take what you say or not. See, that's it. I'm going to do a video on what I do on YouTube or Facebook. So this is me on Facebook. I'm going through. There is something offensive. I really need to let them know what I want to say and what I'm thinking. So what do? Next, next, next. That's how you do it. That's how you go through Facebook. You do not have to answer anything on Facebook. So you'll have it paid off in 2 years.
Pretty much.
Well, at least 5 years. 5 years. Yeah, maybe 5 years. But that's the payback. The payback here is anywhere between 3 and 7 years. That's kind of, we know one lady who did it in 2.5 years. She was using so much electricity. And electricity bills, keep going up because the federal government owns the electric company, which, yeah, that's going to go good. Anytime the government's involved, that's why the Americans are like, we need government to take care of our health care because the government's so good at everything. That's just stupid. You never let the government do anything because they're incompetent. And it's just, I don't know if they're just stupid or incompetent or it just becomes because, eventually they do stupid stuff. Yes, Mark, it is fantastic because our house is paid for, electricity is paid for. And in Mexico, your electricity bill is the one thing that you cannot control because you get, I believe, 400 kilowatts a month that's discounted. And then it rolls every 6 months, but if you go over, then they bump you. So we were paying 8,000 pesos every 2 months, which is $200 a month right now, based upon what the current exchange rate is, American. And that was very costly, and that was without huge AC. Like now we have AC on all the time because we have what is called, it's a grid tie system, no batteries, and the meter just goes backwards. So during the day when the sun is out, it's producing, so the meter goes backwards, and then during the day or nighttime, it goes forwards. So right now we have about 2,400 kilowatt hours in credit. So
Mom, your bedroom is looking so pretty.
So yeah, we've got lots of electricity banked. And the problem here is this is what the electricity company does. They're like, you must get solar. Then you get solar. And they're like, there, now you got free electricity. And the solar company's like, what the hell are we going to do? We can't have them have free electricity. Sorry, the electric company. So then they're like, well, now we've got to start charging you monthly consumer costs just to be part of our grid. The government will always find a way to screw you over. Sorry, it's just the way it is. That's why we need to make government small, so we get screwed over less. Okay, it's called...
Can't leave them for a minute.
It's called indexed pensions in the government. The party knows it all, remember? Yes. Yeah, it is. John's not a fan of government. I wish I could see Mom's bedroom. Well, when she's here, we can probably, we'll send her off to the store. We'll go through her stuff. We will do that and show everybody.
There's a couple more things that have to be done, Terry, and then I'll take some pictures and I'll send them to you.
Pictures? What's that? Do you remember when you used to have to get photos developed at Costco? Because that's where they were the cheapest. And then now with digital, everybody's just...
Why are you so psycho?
I don't know. No, I was just remembering all of those photos that we took and didn't take of our kids. And now we're just like... So someday, I'm going to have 700,000 photos that I have to go through, and then I'll be dead. Because it's a lot of
Coming
photos.
sooner than that, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, so Terry says thank you, because she wants to see her mom's room. Nothing special about it. It has no windows. Well, it has a window, but the window goes into our storage area, which goes to outside.
Yeah, it's not the ideal.
Well, we were going to have that vent, the whirlywig thing that sucks the air out. We still may. But I think while she's here, we'll just have the AC on because we can do that. Mm-hmm. Because we have solar panels. Mm-hmm. Right now we have 23. We had 24, but we also had Jesus, which broke one.
Yeah.
So I think we'll get probably another dozen solar panels when everything is done. And then just call it a day. Because we don't need many.
Will they be able to put them up there?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And we have solar, we're getting solar for our pool. We're meeting with the architect tomorrow.
Is she used to hot weather? My mother, she lives in Canada, Eva. How could she be used to hot weather?
Yeah. So we're meeting with the architect tomorrow, and we're going to give him our ideas and then let him do his thing because we are not doing this anymore without an architect ever again.
Yeah.
Because we are utterly incompetent when it comes to designing and building. Like on my roof, I wasted over $10,000 US just 3 times because morons helped me.
Yeah, well.
This is why when you work with an architect, stick with the architect's plans. Because when we bought this house, it was only the 2 properties and nothing else. We were going to go up But then when we bought the lot in the back, it's like, well, now we don't have to go up, we can go out. But we paid for architect plans to go up.
And they were good plans.
They're beautiful plans. They just will never
Remind
be
her
used.
not to bring polyester. She knows. She's been down here often enough that she knows how hot she gets. I don't think she wears much polyester anyways because she's just a hot woman.
Yes. So one thing we've learned is if you're going to buy a property, you either, if you have no ability to see the future, just buy it where it's finished and it's done and you move in. You don't make much money on the resale, but if you have no abilities, you want to do that. Otherwise, buy land, get an architect who sits and listens and designs what you want. We have a friend who bought a lot and she's using the same architect and he's like read her mind and made her this perfect place that she loves already. It isn't even built and she's in love with this place.
She was able to describe fairly clearly what she wanted, but he was very intuitive and was able to just take it and run with it. And she is...
Yeah, Mark, there's 5 or 6 places that this video goes. So you're just probably seeing
But
yours or a few
that
people.
comment is from my page. So my page, for whatever reason, doesn't connect with this. So that's why I keep mine on. And so I have different comments. Like my mom had commented a couple of times and stuff like that. So
Yeah, the reason that you're seeing that in other vlogs too is the same thing. It's just going to many pages and then whoever finds you, they post. We get most of them here, but there are some that still we don't see, or sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. We can't even figure it out. Oh well.
yep,
That's why big tech is so big. That's why they make so much money.
multi-streaming. Yeah, it goes to 5.
4 Facebooks, YouTube, and LinkedIn. And we can have up to 8 places. So we have 4 Facebook channels that it can go to, and then they will double it again
No,
to
I think
other
5
places.
Facebook channels.
No, I got rid of one, and now it seems to be working.
Oh, okay.
Okay, hello Darcy, you guys are correct. Although the home you helped us purchase was smaller, but doing an entire gut job, then moving in was perfect. Yes, you do need a good architect. So yeah, we will never, ever, ever, ever recommend anybody do anything unless they're an architect.
Yeah.
Because it's just too complicated.
I haven't blocked you yet, Mark.
We're over a year and a half on our project, and we have so long to go. So,
No.
I mean, the main house, we're fine. We just need the extractor.
There's a few little things that we need in this house, and then the whole backyard. I mean,
Yeah.
the yard is just a mess, so.
Yep. And our friend Lynn, who lives 2 doors down, she's going through the same thing. You know, it's just, it seems that the
That's awesome, Darcy. It'll be good to see you guys again.
Yes. The renos are tougher. And, you know, you just never know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
That's the thing that sucks. Okay, Christy, do you have a special way to make guacamole salsa? Guacamole, I think, is just a couple spices, avocado, and
You know what's really good in guacamole? Costco, and I'm pretty sure they sell it in Canada, they have an organic seasoning mix. It's not salty. So you use that little squeeze of orange juice. Sorry, I think I'm going to...
she will. Lori says one project leads to another. Yes,
Yes.
the Mexico way.
And Lori, you would know that too.
Yes. Eva says, send the architect up here to me. I need my dream home. He reads minds, remember? He already knows you want him. He is telepathically picking that up.
Yeah.
And the nice thing is he only charges, I think it's 10 pesos a square meter. So if you have, you know,
No, I think it's 100 pesos
100
a
pesos
square meter.
a square meter. Was it 100 pesos?
It would be nice if it was only 10 pesos a
Yeah,
square
100
meter.
pesos a square meter. So yeah, for construction. So our pool area, etc. I have no idea what he's going to charge us, but we are meeting with him
Good
tomorrow.
morning, Wendy. We'll see you soon also.
Martin, yes, we can recommend a good architect. Well, he's been good for a friend of ours, and in Mexico,
Yeah, we are meeting with him tomorrow for the first time.
in Mexico, we find everybody's good until they're not, and then they're not good anymore.
It's quite breezy today. The doors keep slamming. We don't have anything in front of them, and they keep slamming.
So yeah, we've had workers here that started off fantastic, and then all of a sudden they're like, just keep paying us. We don't want to work anymore.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Not so fantastic, which is why when you have a good team, you keep them busy. So I think in the next year, we want to build a good constructing team and then just start buying lots and building little houses that just keep going, keep going, keep going. So yeah, keep them busy and keep them building.
It's not really a Costco guacamole spice. It is just a seasoning spice, like a.
Do you have any?
Let me check. Give me a minute.
She's gonna see. And then okay, when I'm gonna see here, send the architect. Okay, yep. Hey Wendy and Michael. She's gonna find that spice right now. So there's a type of salsa that you can get at Sam's, I believe, and I think that was the only reason the salsa and the peas were the only reason we kept a Costco or Sam's membership.
So it is called an organic seasoner, right? And it's just leafy type things. There is onion, garlic. There's some carrot, pepper. What else is in here?
Lori says they all start fantastic, yes, and get them while you can. It sucks, guys. And the problem here is there's no training. So it's not like if you hire a plumber, they've been through 4 years of training. They could have just started yesterday. I'm a plumber. Hire me because I need cash. You hire them, they're like, I have no idea what the hell's going on here. And they'll use like wood glue, maybe some wood pipes. And then you look underneath and you're like, That's the problem.
Another problem with buying seasonings in Mexico is
They get hard?
they get hard.
Yeah, which is why we are building that room. When we have our handyman come, we will finish that room.
Well, we just need to put an air conditioner in there.
I think we also need to put some insulation along the wall and the roof and the floor.
Well, for now, we just need to put the air conditioner in there.
Yeah, that's true.
So anyways, yes, this stuff, a little bit of this in the guacamole, some salt and pepper, little touch of orange juice, and I don't know why it's orange juice, but the orange juice tastes really good in it. And it just makes a really nice, simple guacamole. Now, I don't like cilantro, so I don't put that in my guacamole. I don't put it in my pico de gallo, my salsa. But the salsa that I make, I love putting cucumber in it. So I put some fresh cucumber, like cut up cucumber, tomato, onions, lime, salt and pepper. Oh, of course, some serrano peppers, not jalapenos. Serranos are a little bit spicier.
Yeah, Lori says she
Stored
replaces.
in the fridge. I know, and I probably should store them in the fridge, but we were supposed to have this nice pantry done that's air conditioned, and we haven't finished it.
It will be done soon. All we have to do is add the air conditioner and some insulation. Because my concern is that we're going to cool the house, the structure of the house down, and it'll just be running all the time, and it won't matter if it's an inverter or not. It will just continue to run.
Well, we'll have to see. We
Okay.
could just get the spice. Yeah, I knew what you meant.
Too much moisture, yes, Eva. That's just a function of living by the water. We
Yeah.
have moisture in the air. I think a dry day here would be maybe 60%.
Yeah. So the spices that I use a lot, they don't tend to do it because I'm using them. But this I don't use very often, mostly because I forget about it. And then when I go to use it and it's hard, I'm like, I'm not using that.
She's crazy. Okay, we bought a small dehumidifier on Amazon, which is great, but we have a big house. And I think a humidifier, we'd have to use these, and they would be on all the time.
But some people do that. They don't have air conditioning on. They do the dehumidifier, and that does help too.
Yeah.
But anyways, yes, the pantry is small, and it was meant to have an air conditioning unit. It's plumbed and ready for an air conditioning unit. So we just haven't put one in because John wants to.
Well, I wanted to get a half ton, and we can't seem to find a half ton.
Yeah.
The only half tons are wall mounts, and where it would mount is going to be in the house eventually. Right now, it's open space with the laundry area, etc. But it will be closed in eventually, and I don't want it to have exhausting.
So
into the
we
house.
are going to have to use a 1 ton. It's already plumbed and ready to go. We just have to actually buy it, which it just hasn't been a priority until I sit and think about how my spices are hardening of the spiceries.
And you really do have to see in that room because Christie has everything in there. Everything.
Well, not everything.
You've got like cooking utensils in there.
Yeah.
And why would pans have to be air conditioned?
Well, I don't have that much food.
But we've got another storage area that's 2 stories tall.
Yeah, and that's very dusty. Very dusty.
Yeah, that's fine. We can get a door for that.
I'm gonna-
Then it's gonna lock in your mom.
Yeah, no, we're not. We're just never mind.
Yeah. So that's what's going on here. So we probably should say goodbye because we've bored these people enough.
We do every day, and they keep coming back.
Yeah. But the salsa at Sam's, though, probably the best in a can.
It's
in a
just
can.
Herdez.
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 And it's the casera. I think it's the casera.
Yeah.
And it really is good. And we just add that with guacamole. That makes it
And that's
fantastic.
another easy, real
Not
quick and
guacamole,
easy.
avocado.
Avocado,
Just
yeah.
take avocado, crush it up. Our avocados right now, really good. Our avocados.
Yeah, from our tree. But
Yeah.
John picks them. We don't eat them. It doesn't put them in the fridge, and then they rot.
Yeah, they should go in the fridge. As soon as they are perfect, they should go in. Or we could put them in advance. We want them to be ready, so we should let them get ready. Okay, you two are funny. Are you doing 1 hour or 30? We're done, Mark. We are done.
We do usually half an hour. And Terry, it is half ton or a 1 ton air conditioning unit. That's how much
12,000 watts
BTUs.
or BTUs. I don't. But yeah, okay, yes. So 12,000 BTUs works out to about 1,000 watts. So it's just pretty much a ton is like a kilowatt, and that's it. So I wanted something that's 500 watts, but I've got to buy 1,000 watts. Oh well. All right, guys. Have a fantastic day. We will tell you how the truck goes. Maybe we will have a new truck tomorrow.
Maybe. And
All right,
Mark
guys.
wants you to call him.
All
will
right.
call you.
I will call you.
All right, you guys, take care. It was
Ciao.
nice to chat with you all. See you later.